This is entry 8423 in the Marvel Toy Biz action figure line here on Vintage Toy Freedom. I'm exaggerating just a bit, but they obviously made buku figures in the 90s. This particular one is an X-Men Robot Fighters Jubilee from 1997. Not a whole lot to it, so we're just going to jump right into it. There's a grabbing Sentinel hand with projectile fingers, so that's kind of cool. And the idea behind this is they're training in the danger room. And so there's some robots so they can, kind of practice. We have Jubilee, who I'm about to open, Wolverine, Storm, Gambit, and Cyclops. So the Jubilee and Storm ones you see a lot more often. They're not expensive, like $3 to $5. I don't know why. I think at this point, by 97, people were kind of getting out of them. Toy Biz started making some really weird sublines. You've actually seen me open some of these Electro Spark. I've opened Captain America and Electro. If you remember, one of them... Actually, I think they end up both breaking the little pull tab that they spark. So, getting kind of gimmicky, but it says here that as a member of the teenage group of X-Men known as Generation X, Jubilee continues to utilize the X Mansion's danger room. Joining Storm and Gambit in a futuristic scenario, Jubilee faces the threat of a dozen mutant-hunting Sentinel robots. Caught in a Sentinel's grappling cable, Jubilee is cut loose by Gambit, leaving her free to finish off the giant robot. I like how they just kind of give the story to you. Like, you can't do it yourself. So she's doing a little Spider-Man thwip thing there. Really not a fan of these already kind of posed figures. So she has articulation here at the shoulder. No elbow. Her head kind of moves. Her thighs move, but that doesn't really do a whole lot. And no knee articulation. You can see her body's bent really weird. Her arm is bent like she's about to punch. And then this is, again, kind of the, thwip. I guess she's going to shoot fireworks at him or whatever, which is her power. She's got a little backpack for some reason. So, again, kind of weird. Not a fan because a lot of times it's not going to stand on there. But... it's really hard to stand them, and you got to kind of twist them and get them just right, and then they really just kind of sit on a shelf. So I don't know, not a whole lot of playability if you were a kid getting this figure, Toys R Us or KB or wherever. So here is this guy. We're gonna see how this works. So you pull the tentacle in and out manually. Pointer finger is a projectile. Fingers are articulated for manual grip action. So this just kind of is kind of a weird feature because you really just kind of push it in and out there. It's not really... That's kind of all there is to it. The fingers move, so you can... I'm sure a lot of kids did that. And then this missile finger is kind of cool. Pretty unique. And has quite a bit of power. So she's in the danger room. She's fighting. It can grab her, which is kind of weird. So there, I guess she's being grabbed. Gambit's going to save her. I think she can save herself. She's pretty badass. If you were like me, kind of the mid-90s, 12, 13 years old, you definitely had a crush on Jubilee. That was like your superhero crush. Some people liked Rogue. Some people liked Storm. Jean Grey, if you liked redheads. Let's see how well this finger shoots. Yeah, so bam, it just hit her, but she's going to punch it, and then she's going to take this finger and bash this robot or whatever. So, kind of cool, kind of weird. I don't know. I think if she had some more articulation, it would be better. And this whole concept here that she's getting grabbed by a robot's a little strange, but I do like this. I think this is pretty cool. It'd be neat if it actually fit into like a Danger Room play set or onto an actual Sentinel. This part kind of sucks. Like, I don't know why you would want to sit here and kind of pull that in and out. That's kind of weird. But if that was gone, I mean, if you cut that out, which wouldn't be that hard, then this part's kind of cool because it can grab her and then shoot her. So I don't know. I like this more than I like the actual figure. So there's the X-Men Robot Fighters Jubilean. Isn't that her real name? Jubilean Lee, I think. From Toy Biz, 1997, Marvel Comics. Hopefully you learn a little bit more about this. These are readily available if you like it. If you're X-Men completist or Jubilee fan or want this cool robot figure, if you want to do this with a toy, that's fine too. I'm sure you can find one for pretty cheap, but hopefully if you do, you open it and you play with it and have fun.